G before engagement?
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve.
Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 6 of the
And off we go from Denver. Kickoff. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game, bottom.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Derrick Henry,
the numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 20 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Oh, look at this. Down on the field still. That's Derrick Henry, the running back. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll set up a throw. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw here.
40-yard line.
Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 9th touchdown of the season, and the Raiders have taken the early lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. So that drives 7 plays in length. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Broncos.
The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 14 carries, 69 yards. Back to throw now on first down.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. David Montgomery, the target out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught by Montgomery. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he finds Montgomery complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Jacob Phillips. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. And from the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Denzel Mims. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
10 at the
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Derrick Henry. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 34-yard line.
And they'll begin by running the option. Javon Hargrave there on the stop. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos nothing.
2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to connect with Mims. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 30.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. Down to the 25. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Raiders' 25-yard line.
And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
86.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
At their own 26-yard line.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they rank dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked them a little bit?
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they've just gotten fortunate along the way. I have no real great answer for it, but we're seeing something you don't often see.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, and that'll be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And that's going to be incomplete. The Broncos on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
And 10.
He'll drop to throw. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Javon Hargrave able to record his 5th sack of the season. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
He ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now back to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Goes underneath for Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. He dumps it off for Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Broncos 41-yard line.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
7. First down, Raiders.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This is covered by Dante Jackson.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
7-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
10.
Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Now, we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They're quickly to Thielen here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. That's caught right side by Mims. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. One of the best of the early games, we'll highlight it there. The Giants in for a stern test at home at MetLife Stadium, as they'll have to do battle with the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Then in the afternoon window, all eyes will be on Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, where it'll be the Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. And finally, a good one scheduled for Monday Night Football between the New York Jets and the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected, all tied through one half of play. For the call of the second half, let's get it back to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Raiders have got him. Javon Hargrave in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
17-yard line.
2nd and 15. Allen's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slam. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run. Montgomery. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Stephon Tuitt on the stop. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
For a Denver Broncos. First down and 10 yards to go.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Javon Hargrave. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Running back Alex Anzalone on the tackle. It's a gain of 3.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Denzel Mims, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have broken the tie. On those slants. Everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Henry.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
Raiders 13.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
Back at the 17-yard line.
2nd and long. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man. It's Mims. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At the 48-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back now to Denver. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
White on the tackle.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Montgomery, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Raiders.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They're going to look to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
A gain of 11 brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 9 now.
6-yard line.
He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes.
The quarterback is sacked.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
A big gain on the play. But it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle.
Complete to
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push push him back to the 34. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though, third and long.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
45-yard line.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now right out of the 2-minute break. Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
So the Broncos coming out now. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now there's one timeout remaining to fit. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this,